Ominous is a 2015 film directed by Peter Sullivan. This is written by Peter Sullivan with a cast including Barry Watson, Esmé Bianco, and Gavin Lewis. And I love the concept. The execution's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. It's maybe not the strongest example of this kind of film, but if you like this kind of thing, I think it's worth checking out. It's about a couple who lose their son in a tragic accident. I have to say, I don't really believe it. I won't say what happens, but it seems unlikely that this child would die because of what happened. Maybe I'm wrong, but it didn't seem that dangerous. They'd be injured, absolutely, but death, I'm not sure. But either way, they lose the child, and this strange character gives them the chance to bring their boy back to life. They have to dig up his body, and they'll be able to bring him back to life. And this is what they do. But then things start to happen with the child and the child's behaviour, and it's very clear that this is not their little boy, or if it is their little boy, there's something else at play here, and it becomes a little bit suspenseful and a little bit very unpredictable, actually. A lot of things in this I didn't expect to happen, so that part of it worked very well. The character of the child is not the strongest written. He's great performance. Jacob's played by Gavin Lewis, really good performance, but I didn't fear the child as much as I wanted to. There are many films where we have a child who is either possessed or they're being controlled by something, or as is the case here, they're brought back to life but something's not quite right, and the children are sinister and terrifying. I never really felt scared of Jacob, but I certainly was curious to find out what was going on. So it's not the strongest example of this kind of film, but in general, if you like films where the child is behaving in very disturbing and questionable ways, then I'd say it's worth watching. I do tend to gravitate towards films of that nature. And in general, I'd say that it was pretty decent. Not completely predictable with regards to some of what happens. There's a lot in this that's quite suspenseful. It's not the darkest. The character of Jacob, once he's dug up, is maybe not the most well written, but at the same time, it ticks enough boxes that I'm happy to recommend it. If you like this kind of film in general, give it a watch. I think there are aspects of Ominous that you'll find to be quite good. It's not the scariest film, but there is a decent amount of suspense. And in general, if it appeals to you, give it a go. I think you'll enjoy at least some of it. And ultimately, I thought Ominous was a decent experience, and I'm happy to recommend it.